Hi guys, welcome back to another reading vlog. I look forward to filming these every month. I really wish I could do more than one a month, but that's not ideal for me, so we're just gonna stick with what is ideal. So this month's reading vlog isn't anything specific, it is just gonna be mood reading. Now I am gonna try to stick to the April TBR, because there are a couple on there that I will put in this video, but if we do get to a third book in this video, because I did put shorter books on my TBR this month, so if there's a possibility of putting a third book into this video, we will either stick to the April TBR or we will just venture out, because I don't want it to be too constricted to the TBR since this is mood reading. But I do have some fun books planned and I'm really excited to read them, so let's start our first book for this video. guys saw, I'm starting this video off with Swift and Saddled by Lila Sage. This is the second book in the Rebel Blue Ranch series. The first book is Done and Dusted. I tried to read the back of Done and Dusted to give a little memory recap, and it did not help in the slightest, which sucks. I do remember really enjoying it though, so I'm kind of hoping maybe this book brings up some memories. I don't know, but I am currently on chapter 2. I just finished chapter 1 and wanted to come on here and tell you guys that I finished chapter 1. So far we've only met our main girl character. I'm not sure how you pronounce her name. It's either Ada or Ada. Ada sounds better to me, but I don't know. But I can't really say too much because I'm only on chapter 2, and I really didn't want to like read the back, even though I kind of just did. But I'm not gonna like give you guys a synopsis of what happens on the back. I'm gonna kind of read more, and then like when I'm more of the way through, I will give you guys more updates and like tell you guys what the book is about. I just don't want to like sit here and like read this and then like tell you things based off what is on the back of the book. I kind of just want to read for myself and then tell you guys with what I read. So I'm gonna continue reading. I don't know if this is on Kindle Unlimited. The first one was. I don't know if it still is. We're gonna check my Kindle app on my phone, because if it's Kindle Unlimited it'll say. Because the first one was, but now is not, because that's what I read it on. That's where I read the first one, and it is now not on Kindle Unlimited. So I'm not going to buy it on Kindle since I have the physical copy and the book isn't very thick, but I do kind of wish I had the Kindle version, but I'm not going to pay for the Kindle version. I don't even know how much it is, but we'll just stick to the paperback. So I'm going to continue reading, and I will come back with more updates and thoughts and all of that stuff. So let's keep reading. update on Swift and Saddled. I am 100 pages in. I'm on chapter 13. I'm gonna try to get halfway through tonight because I only think I have to read 4 chapters before I'm halfway through, so I only have to read this much more. So I am gonna try to get halfway through tonight. Also, I do want to apologize for the TV background, and my dog is currently playing. I don't know if you can hear that stuff, but I'm sure you can, so I apologize. But I wanted to come on here and give you guys an update. I am really enjoying it so far of how much I've read. It's very quick and it's very easy. It's very fast-paced. It's not hard to like comprehend and like understand what's going on. Most romances are easy to comprehend, but I'm just saying, like, it's fast-paced. It's an easy read. Like, I'm already this far and I've only been reading for one day. I'm going to get halfway through tonight. That is my goal. So this is about our main girl character Ada and our main guy character Weston. And Ada has moved to Wyoming to work on a big construction like project. She does like interior designing, so she is working with this ranch to work on a building. And her first night there, she ends up going to a dive bar, which is called the Devil's Boot, and she ends up running into our main guy character Weston, but she does not know it at the time, and they have an interaction at the bar. And then when she's finally going to the Rebel Blue Ranch the next day, she ends up finding out that Weston is the guy she's going to be working with on the construction projects of this building and all that stuff. And she meets his family and everybody on the Rebel Blue Ranch. So that is where I'm at right now, is her just helping with the construction. She has found out they work together after their interaction or whatever. This is all said on the back of the book, by the way. So yeah, so we've gotten that far, and now she's just kind of working on the project, and it's just kind of following both of them, and we're still getting some glimpses of his family, which I really enjoy. I am glad in this book that Weston is explaining his family to Ada, because we get his sister in the first book, and I kind of just was confused in the beginning because I didn't know who was who. I didn't realize that the main girl character in the first book was his sister. I thought the guy was his brother. I don't know. But now that it is explained in this book, it's all coming back to me. So I'm glad that he was explaining that to Ada, so that kind of helped me along the way as well. But that is as far as I've gone into it. It's just basically her meeting his family. I do like the romance so far. Like, it's not like romance, like they're not like together or anything, but I do like the little sprinkles of flirtatious stuff and stuff like that. So I am really enjoying this, and I'm going to try to get halfway tonight, and we will see how that goes. After I get halfway tonight, I probably won't update until tomorrow, but we're gonna try to get halfway through tonight. I only have like 4 chapters left before I'm halfway through, so I have a good feeling that I'm going to get through it. So really enjoying this, and that is basically what this is about. So I'm gonna go continue reading, and I will see you guys in a little bit. Hi guys, I wanted to come on here and give you an update on Swift and Saddled. I am currently on page 164, chapter 19, which is halfway through. It's a little more than halfway through. I have this much left. I do want to say that I am still really enjoying it. I can't say much more than what I've said about it because it'll spoil things, but I still am really enjoying it. The only kind of disclaimer I feel like I have is that there's more of a physical connection than an emotional connection, and I enjoy both, but I really wish there was more of an emotional emotional connection like a lot of the other books I read. So that's kind of like the only little disclaimer that I have, is that it's more of a physical connection than a emotional connection, and I just wish there was a little bit more of an emotional connection, but I still am really enjoying it, and I'm hoping I can get the rest of the way through tonight because I got halfway through last night, so all I have is this much left. So yeah, I still really am enjoying it. So I'm gonna read a little bit and I will come back with, I don't really have any more updates that I can give you because I can't really say much about the book anymore since I am almost close to being done, but I will come back with more of my like thoughts and feelings on the rest of the book and what I plan on reading it. So let's go read. on here and let you guys know that I did finish Swift and Saddle last night. I'm going to speak on my thoughts, feelings, and my rating. At the very end of this video, we will talk about all the books that I read in this video. So I just wanted to let you guys know that I did finish this, and we're now going to move on to our second book for this video. Hi guys, hopefully you can hear me. My fan's running and the TV on, but I just want to come on here and apologize. I have not filmed for this YouTube video in so long, and I also have not read as well. I finished that book like April 2nd, I think, and it is now like April 11th, and I have not read or filmed for this video, so I apologize. But we're gonna pick our next read. My next read was gonna be One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig to have my fantasy read, plus that was on my 24 reads to read in 2024. But since I am mood reading, I'm really completely honestly not in the mood for that book, and I think since I've been in my head about needing to read that specific book, I haven't been in the mood to read because I just haven't been in the mood to read that book. So we're gonna choose another book that was on our TBR. It's not that I'm not in the mood for fantasy, because I will be continuing reading the ACOTAR series this month, and I'm so excited for that. I think it's just that specific book after reading a quick, easy read that I'm just kind of nervous about. So, not nervous, but I'm just not in the mood to read it. And since this is a mood reading vlog, sorry about touching my hair. Since this is a mood reading vlog, I really just want to mood read. So we're not going to read that, we're going to read something else, but let's go pick it. We're going to read for a little bit. It is currently 9:33. I do have work tomorrow, so I will be going to bed soon, but I'm going to try to get in like a chapter or two. So let's go pick our next read. Okay guys, I'm outside, so I don't know if you can hear me because it's very, very windy. But I wanted to come on here and update about Heartless because I have not updated in a little while. But I'm on chapter 20, which is 55% of the way through. It's really windy, so I don't know if you can hear me. So I'm planning on getting a lot more done today and tonight, and then trying to finish it tomorrow, which is currently Tuesday, April 16th. So I'm hoping to finish it tomorrow because I'm gonna read Taming 7 tomorrow night. So yeah, I'm gonna read a little bit outside. So I wanted to come on here and finish this video out, but I wanted to say that I finished Heartless last night. I thoroughly enjoyed this. I just love this whole series so far. I've only read the first two, but absolutely obsessed. I love this book. So before I tell you my thoughts, let's do a little wrap up of this reading vlog. So the first book that I read in this reading vlog was Swift and Saddled by Lila Sage, which is the second book to Done and Dusted, and it's the Rebel Blue Ranch series. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, I gave this a 4 to maybe a 4.5 stars. I really enjoyed it for what it was. It just wasn't a 5 stars. I kind of was hoping for more of an emotional connection, and it really wasn't. It was more physical, which is whatever, but I was kind of hoping for more of an emotional connection. Not gonna even lie, so I did enjoy this, but I kind of forget everything that happened in this book. So basically, our main girl character Ada is going to Meadowlark because she got hired to do a interior design project there on one of the ranches, and her first day there she ends up going to a bar and she runs into this guy and he leaves her with a kiss, and the next day she finds out that it's actually her boss, and basically it just follows both of them, follows Ada and Weston, and I really did enjoy the story for what it was. I enjoyed all the little characters. I'm excited for the third book. I don't know when that comes out, but it's a really enjoyable series. It's not like a 5 stars or anything, but 4 stars is still pretty good. I did enjoy it for what it was, but obviously I didn't remember a whole lot of it, but I just read the back of it and it's starting to come back to my mind. But I did enjoy it for what it was. But and I'm pretty sure Ada is friends, I think, with the main girl character in the first book. I think. I'm not sure. But thoroughly enjoyed this. The next book I read for this video was Heartless, and I just finished this. This is by Elsie Silver. This is the Chestnut Springs series. This is the second book in the series. I loved this. Cade is everything in a man and more. And I also loved Willow. She was also a very fun character. And I love all the characters. It was also fun to see the first 2 characters in Flawless in here as well. I just love the family dynamic and I love everything. And the kid in this book is adorable. I know a lot of people don't enjoy kids in books, but me personally, I love kids in books. So seeing Luke in this book was so fun. He is adorable and I just love this series. I gave this book a 5 stars. I'm pretty sure that's what I gave Flawless as well. I just really enjoyed it. At first I wasn't going to give it 5 stars, but the more I thought about it, the more I was like, I think about this book constantly. I'm always thinking about Luke, I'm thinking about Cade, I'm thinking about Willa, I'm thinking about their story, and it's just amazing. And I laughed so much in this book, and like little things just made me laugh. I just absolutely loved the little things in here. And there was one part I was like, because like I was so shocked. Like, I feel like it should have been predictable, but I wasn't. And I can't say any more than that because it'll spoil things. But I absolutely freaking loved this book. So basically, Cade is one of the Eaton brothers. I'm pretty sure a lot of the books follow the Eaton brothers. I know Powerless follows Jasper, which is one of their friends or whatever. But the first one follows Rhett and all that stuff. But anyway, it follows one of the Eaton brothers, and Willa is Summer from the first book's best friend, and Cade needs a babysitter for his son over the summer, so and he's very picky on who he wants to be the babysitter. So Summer's like, well, I have a best friend, so she calls up Willa, and Willa comes and starts babysitting Luke, and it just follows them. And I just love this. 5 stars, hands down, absolutely amazing, and I 100% recommend. I also loved Flawless. I'm pretty sure I gave that a 5 stars. I read that last year though, but I'm sure I still stand there. But like I said, absolutely love this. Cannot wait to read the next one, which is, I'm pretty sure, Powerless, which follows Jasper, which I'm pretty sure is the Eaton brothers' friend. So I'm super excited to continue this series. Absolutely love this. I am planning on reading Wild Love by Elsie Silver, her new book that just released, before I read the whole series, because the Wild Love is on my 24 reads of 2024, and I don't want to have to read, I know I only have 3 books left, but I don't want to have to read the whole series. Plus, I read Heartless, which is mainly the book you need to read because Wild Love follows Willa's brother. So I definitely wanted to read this before I read Wild Love, since it does follow Willa's brother. But I think that's all it will follow, is her brother, and maybe like her, obviously, but, and like she might pop up in it or whatever. But like I said, absolutely loved this. I had a really good reading vlog. I was going to read a fantasy in this reading vlog. I was going to read One Dark Window, but the more I thought of, like, I literally could have read 3 books this month, but I just kept thinking, oh, I'm going to read One Dark Window, and it was really just kind of putting me in my mind, it was putting me in a book slump, and I hadn't even started reading it yet. So I was like, this is a mood reading vlog, so I decided to go ahead and read Heartless. Absolutely loved it. So glad I did. One Dark Window is on my 24 reads of 2024, but we will get to it at some point in another month. I just really did not want to put myself in a book slump. I'm not saying that I don't think I'm going to enjoy it. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to enjoy it. I just didn't want to force myself to read a book that I wasn't in the mood for. The only fantasy that I'm 100% in the mood for right now is ACOTAR, and that is really the only fantasy I'm in the mood for. I really don't want to read any other fantasy. So right now we're sticking to primarily romances, because thinking of fantasy just sounds like I'm going to put myself in a book slump. The only one that I, like I said, am wanting to read right now is ACOTAR. Like, I hands down want to finish that series so badly. The 3rd book is actually on my TBR for this month, if you guys watched that video. But those are the books that I read this month. Those are the books that I read for this video. I really wanted to read a 3rd book because I had plenty of time, because I finished this so quickly, but it is alright, because after I finished that, I had in my mind that I was going to read One Dark Window, and it kind of put me in a mind slump. So then I decided that I wanted to read Heartless, and I'm so happy and glad that it did. But anyway, that is all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading vlog. I am, again, super sorry, because I know I haven't been filming a lot during the reading vlogs of me like reading and like giving updates, and I say this every month, but I hope I'm better the following month. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I have to go film some other videos, so I will see you guys when I see you.